The Indian Wells Tennis Garden is usually a place where the elite of the tennis world gather, but the conversation isn't about the scoreboard, it's about the screen. A nuclear shockwave has just hit the media center, and it started with one man, Juergen Hasenkopf. For those who don't know, Hasenkopf isn't just a photographer. He is a legend of the lens with over 40 years of experience covering every Grand Slam and every icon from Agassi to Alcaraz. But today, Juergen reportedly dropped a verdict that has left the WTA and American broadcasters in a state of pure disbelief. He didn't just praise her forehand, he reportedly declared that Eala is the most watched athlete on TV right now, not just in tennis, but across the global sporting landscape of this week. The hidden truth is that the Eala effect has officially broken the broadcast ceiling. The panic among traditional media executives is real. Reports are going off that during Alex's recent matches, TV ratings in Southeast Asia, parts of Europe, and the massive Filipino diaspora in the United States have shattered all previous records. Juergen Hasenkopf, who has seen the hype of every superstar, reportedly told a group of stunned journalists, "I have tracked the gaze of the world for 40 years. My lens doesn't lie. When Alex is on screen, the world stops. This isn't just a compliment, it's a savage reality check for those who thought Alex was just a regional star." The nuclear surge in viewership is reportedly so high that even the Tennis Channel in America saw a staggering 60 million live viewers for a single segment featuring the Pinoy Queen. This is a seismic shift that the sport hasn't seen since the peak of the Big Three. But why is this happening? Juergen reportedly pointed out a hidden factor that the cameras are capturing Alex's transcendental charisma. He noted that unlike many robotic modern players, Alex's humility and intensity create a magnetic field on TV. Every time she touches her temple or looks at the Philippines flag on her kit, millions of viewers are emotionalized. The savage truth is that Eala has become appointment television. Advertisers are reportedly fuming because they didn't buy enough spot time for her matches, realizing too late that she is the ultimate draw. The economic power of her viewership is turning Indian Wells into a global media hub like never before. Even Rafael Nadal is reportedly stunned by the data. While he knew his student was special, seeing her outperform established world number ones in TV ratings has left the King of Clay in a state of nervous pride. He knows that being one on TV brings a nuclear level of pressure. The locker room jealousy is also reaching a boiling point. Top 10 players are reportedly panic-striking, asking their agents why a 20-year-old from Quezon City is getting more airtime and global eyeballs than the defending champions. Juergen Hasenkopf's verdict has officially dismantled the old hierarchy. The TV queen has been crowned, and her name is Eala. The nuclear shockwaves from Juergen Hasenkopf's verdict on Eala are only getting stronger on this Friday, March 6, 2026. As the legendary photographer's words echoed through the media center at Indian Wells, a hidden truth began to leak from the high-security broadcast trucks parked behind Stadium 1. We are talking about the secret rating reports, internal data from major networks like ESPN, the Tennis Channel, and even global giants like beIN Sports. Reports are going off that during Alex's recent practice session, not even a match, just a practice, the digital viewership peaked at a staggering 85 million concurrent viewers globally. To put that in perspective, that is shattering the viewership of most NBA regular season games and even some European football finals. The savage reality is that the Eala mania isn't just a Filipino phenomenon, it is a global TV lockdown. The most shocking part of these reports is where the viewers are coming from. While the Philippines is obviously the heart of the army, data shows a massive surge in Western Europe, the Middle East, and North America. Juergen Hasenkopf, who has a bird's-eye view of the media landscape, reportedly pointed out that Alex is the only athlete today who can bridge the gap between the East and the West. He reportedly said, "Broadcasters have been looking for a global magnet since Roger Federer retired. They didn't realize she would come from Manila." This nuclear realization has left the WTA establishment in a state of pure panic. They have spent millions promoting other players, but the lenses and the remote controls are all pointing at Eala. But there is a darker side to this ratings explosion. A heartbreaking and savage story has surfaced about a high-ranking TV executive in New York who was reportedly fired just 48 hours ago. This producer reportedly made the fatal mistake of relegating Eala's opening segment to a secondary digital channel, thinking she wouldn't draw a mainstream American audience. when the nuclear data hit the desk, showing that the secondary channel had 10 times more traffic than the main broadcast featuring a top 5 seed, the network's board reportedly dismantled his career on the spot. The savage message sent to the media world is clear: underestimate Eala at your own peril. This professional casualty has sent a chill through every sports newsroom in California. Now every camera crew is fighting for a spot near Alex, hoping to save their own jobs by capturing her magic. The locker room jealousy has also reached a nuclear level of toxicity. Top 10 players are reportedly fuming in their private suites, watching the TV monitors in the lounge constantly looping Alex's highlights while their own victories are barely mentioned. One European champion was reportedly heard saying, "How is a 31st-ranked player the face of the tournament?" But the hidden factor that Juergen Hasenkopf keeps emphasizing is the authenticity. He noted that the TV audience can smell the truth. When Alex sweats when she fights, and when she smiles at her team, it looks cinematic in a way that can't be coached. She is a natural-born TV star, and the establishment is panic-stricken because they can't replicate her magnetic pull. As we look toward the March 6 debut, the seismic pressure on the broadcasters is insane. They are reportedly scrambling to add more high-definition cameras to Alex's court, worried that they won't be able to handle the traffic surge when she actually starts playing. Even Rafael Nadal is reportedly keeping a close eye on the media frenzy, worried that his student is being televised to death before she even hits a ball. The TV queen is ready. But is the world's infrastructure ready for the Eala tsunami? The nuclear media war over Eala has officially moved from the rating reports to the boardroom of the world's biggest streaming giants on this Friday, March 6, 2026. While the fans are waiting for her match, the hidden truth is that a billion-dollar war has broken out behind the scenes between Netflix, Disney+, and Amazon Prime. Reports are going off that after seeing the 85 million viewers we discussed in Part 2, these giants are desperately trying to sign Alex for an exclusive documentary series that would bypass the WTA's traditional media rights. The savage reality is that Eala is no longer just a tennis player. She is a global content goldmine. Juergen Hasenkopf, the man whose lens started this fire, reportedly witnessed a heated argument between 3 high-level executives in the VIP lounge today. They are fuming because the Eala brand is now more valuable than the entire Breakpoint series combined. But Juergen Hasenkopf has something even more shocking than a contract. He is reportedly carrying what media insiders are calling the ghost footage. During a private practice session under the desert moon, Juergen's high-speed cameras captured a 10-second clip of Alex hitting a no-look hybrid strike that defies the laws of physics. Juergen reportedly told his inner circle, "I have photographed Federer's grace and Nadal's power, but I have never seen a human move like this on camera. This footage will change how tennis is televised forever." This secret footage is so valuable that a major sports network reportedly offered Juergen $2 million just for the raw files. But the legend of the lens is refusing to sell. He wants the world to see it live on the big screen during her March 6 debut. The panic in the Indian Wells broadcast booth is reaching a seismic level. The technical crews are reportedly panic-striking because the global demand to watch Eala has reached such a nuclear peak that they are worried the tournament servers will melt down. They are reportedly installing emergency fiber-optic cables just for Court 1, fearing a total blackout if too many millions try to stream the match at once. This is the Eala infrastructure crisis. One girl's popularity is literally breaking the internet of professional tennis. The WTA establishment is fuming because they never prepared for a Pinoy tsunami of this magnitude. They are backtracking on their standard streaming limits, realizing that if the feed cuts out, there might be a digital riot. Even the locker room sabotage has taken a digital turn. Reports suggest that some rival camps are panic-striking, complaining to the WTA that the constant camera presence around Alex is distracting for other players. They are trying to get the legendary photographer Juergen Hasenkopf banned from the sidelines, but Juergen isn't backing down. He reportedly sent a savage message back to the WTA board: "You can ban the man, but you can't ban the truth. The world wants to see Alex, and I am just the witness." This clash of titans between the old media and the Eala revolution is the nuclear conflict of the hour. The nuclear media pressure on Eala has reached a seismic level on this Friday, March 6, 2026. While Juergen Hasenkopf continues to declare her the one athlete on TV, the world's biggest sportswear giant Nike has reportedly made a savage power play that has left the WTA establishment in a state of pure shock. Reports are going off that Nike is set to air a $10 million, $1 minute commercial featuring Alex, scheduled to drop exactly 60 seconds before her March 6 debut. This isn't just a regular ad, it's being described as a cinematic masterpiece that used Juergen's ghost footage techniques. The hidden truth is that Nike paid a record-breaking premium to the broadcasters to black out all other advertisements during that slot. They are fuming in the corporate offices of other brands because Eala has officially monopolized the primetime airwaves. But inside the practice courts, a heartbreaking and intense confrontation reportedly took place between the mentor and the photographer. Rafael Nadal, who has been Alex's shield throughout this media tsunami, was reportedly forced to escort Juergen Hasenkopf out of a private session today. It wasn't because of a lack of respect. Rafa is reportedly terrified that the constant lens of the legendary photographer is dismantling Alex's mental fortress. Insiders leak that Nadal looked Juergen in the eye and said, "She is a champion, not a movie star. Give her the silence she deserves." This savage tension between the two legends, the master of the court and the master of the camera, is the nuclear conflict of the hour. Juergen reportedly walked away with a knowing smile, but the shock among the onlookers was palpable. The TV queen is being pulled in two directions: global stardom and Grand Slam glory. The panic in the broadcast booths is now insane. TV networks are reportedly holding emergency script meetings because they don't know how to narrate a player who is outperforming the world's #1 in ratings. They are panic-striking because the Eala fans are reportedly flooding the live chat sections with millions of messages per second, threatening to crash the entire digital broadcast system. One network producer was reportedly heard screaming, "We need more bandwidth or we lose the whole tournament." This is the savage reality of the Eala effect. The current world of sports media simply wasn't built for a Pinoy takeover of this magnitude. The information blackout regarding Alex's final strategy is only making the hype even more nuclear. Even the locker room sabotage has reached a new low. Reports suggest that some jealous rivals are fuming, claiming that the $10 million Nike ad is a form of mental warfare designed to intimidate them before they even step onto the court. They are reportedly backtracking on their media commitments, refusing to do interviews unless they get the same lighting and camera quality as Alex. The establishment is in a seismic frenzy. The old hierarchy of tennis has been incinerated by a 20-year-old girl and a legendary lens. The nuclear media explosion has reached its peak on this Friday, March 6, 2026. As the cameras zoomed in on Eala for her round of 64 debut at Indian Wells, the hidden truth was finally revealed to the world. According to real-time data from global broadcasters, the viewership for her opening game didn't just shatter records, it incinerated them. Reports are going off that the live digital stream peaked at an unbelievable 120 million concurrent viewers. This is more than the viewership of a FIFA World Cup semi-final. The savage reality is that Juergen Hasenkopf was right. Eala is officially the one most watched athlete on TV in the world right now. The WTA establishment is in a state of pure shock, realizing that a 20-year-old from the Philippines has more global eyes on her than the entire top 10 combined. But the real shockwave happened just seconds before the first serve. Juergen Hasenkopf, the man who started this ratings tsunami, was reportedly seen leaning over the photographer's pit for one last, secret whisper to Alex. Insiders leak that he told her, "The cameras can't capture your heart, only your shadow. Go out there and show them the light." This emotional masterstroke from the legendary photographer reportedly gave Alex a nuclear focus that left the commentators in speechless disbelief. When she hit her first hybrid strike ace, the TV ratings in Manila, New York, and Dubai reportedly spiked, so hard that several local servers experienced a temporary blackout. The Eala effect has officially dismantled the old broadcast hierarchy. The economic verdict is also in. Because of the $10 million Nike ad and the insane viewership, California's tourism and sports media revenue has reportedly seen a $300 million boost in just 1 week. The panic we saw in Part 4 has turned into corporate celebration. Advertisers who were fuming are now begging for a spot in Alex's next match. The hidden factor is that Alex has turned tennis into a global event that transcends the sport itself. For Rafael Nadal, watching the TV queen take her throne, the heartbreak of the media pressure has turned into eternal pride. He knows that his student has done something even he couldn't do. She has united the world through a television screen. As the match concluded, the final image captured by Juergen Hasenkopf was of Alex pointing to the Philippines flag and then to the TV camera. It was a savage message to the world. The revolution is not just being televised. The revolution is Alex Eala. The shutdown of the old ways is complete. The information explosion has proven that the Pinoy power is the new global currency of sports. Thank you for following this 5-part nuclear deep dive into the lens of a legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a TV Queen Alex in the comments. The history has been broadcast, and the future is looking brighter than a Hollywood spotlight.